Okay, so what kind of tool? ETL tool. So whenever the data are moving from staging area to ODS or data warehouse, at that time only this Informatica Power Center tool or any other tool is available, then those will be used. So not only Informatica Power Center tool is available in market, there are so many tools available, like Talent is there, Data Stage is there, Ab Initio is there, and many more tools are available in market. Out of all those tools, Informatica Power Center is heavily demanded because a lot of features are available here, and uh, current situation, some cloud related things are there. Those are also in newer versions. They are slowly started adding, and different products also they have given. So as compared to price factor as well as the features, more features and little bit lesser price is there in Informatica Power Center. That's why it is heavily demanded. That doesn't mean that Informatica Power Center is mentioned in resume means that call only it will come. Other tools are requirement available for any company also. They can call or they can take for the interview. No issue. One tool is learn means other tool it will not take much time. Just 1 week or 10 days you can grasp and you can easily work on that. Like one bike is driving, then other kind of bike also you can able to drive. So tools are almost same only. One tool is enough to learn. Other tools or all tools not possible. One tool only it will take some time. So one tool only you can concentrate, which is in demand. Now come to this Informatica Power Center tool. First, see how it happened, what kind of services it is giving, what are the different components available, how to open all those things. So some introduction part we'll do, and tomorrow main practical will start. So this Informatica architecture is service-oriented architecture, SOA. Maybe you heard about one word, SOA, S-O-A. So this is purely service-oriented. Some services are there. If we'll open those services, then only it will start. Otherwise, it will not start. Like in Windows, some services are there. If you will type services, here it is coming some list of services. So we don't know which are running, which are not running. So we cannot work on Windows operating system. Lot of services are running in behind. It is showing running, many are running. Similarly, in Informatica level also, Informatica Power Center level, this is purely service oriented, and based on the service only, whatever it is running, those components will work, or those are configured with any other thing, then those will be work. Service-oriented architecture is defined as a group of services that communicate with each other. So multiple services are there, A service to B service to C service, like that it will work. So here, how many services are required? One is integration service and another is repository service. This is one interview question. So here, extract, transform, and load will happen. Extracting the data, that is E. Transforming as per the requirement, lot of transformations are there, we'll see. So maybe router, aggregator, sorter, lot of transformations. So after extracting the data from the source, transformation will happen and it will be loaded into data warehouse environment. That data warehouse is nothing but one kind of database only, where historical plus current both kind of data will be kept up to some terabyte. Huge spaces are there. So these are some example of source. It can be database, it can be XML file, it can be any kind of flat file. But nowadays, majorly it is using database only. Sometimes they are giving us some flat file. So 90% database only it is using. So this source will be connect with this Informatica. Whatever source we are getting, those will be configured with Informatica Power Center, and again that will be configured with the target also. Target can be anything. Again, it can be database, XML, or flat file. So data warehouse, why we are telling is target data loading, mainly historical data, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. So it need more space, terabyte of memory required. So all databases are not having terabyte of memory. So few databases which are exist means a huge space it is content, and it can keep varieties of not varieties of data, but 30, 40, 50 years of data up to some terabyte level it will keep. Those are only basically used in the target, like SQL Server. It contains huge amount of data. MariaDB, that is also contain huge amount of data. Those are also one kind of database, same SQL only it is using. So that source database will be connect or configure with our Power Center tool, and again that will connect with our target also. So wherever it is connected, two services are there: integration service and repository service. So repository service is basically for installation, configuration, those related activity will be off. And integration means data will be integrated. We have multiple sources, these like that. So all those will be integrate. If integration service is not off, then it cannot able to integrate. Then those integrated data will be load here. Okay, so here basically 4 components are available. One is repository manager, then another is workflow manager, workflow monitor, and another is designer, mapping designer. So what are the different components are available in Informatica Power Center? This is also one of the interview question. These are the 4 things need to remember: repository manager, first one; mapping designer, second one; workflow manager, third one; workflow monitor, fourth one. So repository manager denoted by R, then mapping designer D, workflow manager W, and workflow monitor M. So whenever we'll work, practically we have to open all these 4 components. Then we can start our work. So which components is used for what purpose? So one component will open with one different window. So 4 window it will open. Okay, so ETL and data integration tool. So what are the components? What are their purpose? What it will work? We'll see. Now ETL and data integration tool. So Informatica is what kind of tool? Informatica is not only ETL tool, data integration tool also. So data will be integrated from various sources. Some are suppose Oracle data, some are SQL Server data, some are Excel data. Then format is different, source is different, homogeneous, heterogeneous. All those things will come together, and this tool in Informatica Power Center tool will combine all those data or integrate all those data and make a common format. If we are doing manually to make a common format, Oracle data format is different, SQL Server database format is different, some data type also it can be changed, then Excel sheet format is different. So all those together, if you are placing in a one place, it is very difficult to do manually. It is not an easy thing. Or even if doing that with some programming language, Python or any other language also, it is not easy, so much difficult. That's why these tools are designed and already it is coded also. So just we have to mention what is our source name, from which path it is coming. So within few seconds only, it will integrate all those and it will give with one common data, which are combined data. So that data integration part also it will do. After that, ETL activity also it will do. So 2 parts or 2 tasks it will do. These kind of tools are doing 2 parts. So these are few names mentioned here: Talent, Pentaho, Data Stage, Ab Initio, SSIS, Informatica Power Center, and all those. So we'll do this Informatica Power Center. Now coming to this Informatica Power Center.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Okay.
So in the architecture, you said these are connected to integration services and repository services, right? So which one is connected to integration or repository service in this Power Center client or workflow manager?
Power Center means first it will go with this designer only. All the repository manager, that will be purely installation configuration related. So designer is purely whatever we are doing end-to-end flow, source, target, define, mapping, all those things. So all these are connected to each other. It is not like that one A to B, B to C, C to D only. So all are connected to each other. And whenever we are using Power Center client, here one diagram is there. So this client means front end. So front end is connected with the repository service. That is the front end. So in this front end only, these are different components. So indirectly, all those components also connected with this repository services. So in that repository services, if it is not connected, designer also it will not work. Under that client only 4 different parts are there. It will open separately, but inside it is linking. It is connected already. Similarly, administration console. So while doing the installation, for first time only it will come once installation is completed, that console, and there's need to put some ID, password, and other things. After that, that is not required. That is for first time only it will come. Right? In Oracle database also, if installing, then some console is coming after completed. Same kind of thing. And integration services, whenever integrating the data, these that different formats working. For that purpose, this integration service is required. So these 2 services we have to start only. No need to work on all those services. We have to work in the components only. So services related, that is admin task as well as repository manager admin task only.
Okay.
Okay. So here in Informatica, different tools are available. So Informatica is a company. So many people are telling Informatica is a tool. No, Informatica is one company name like TCS, Accenture, IBM, Microsoft. These are few companies. So Informatica also one company. Don't confuse in that. This Informatica company developed so many tools, around 20-30 tools they have, or 20-30 products also we can tell. Few names are here. PC, that is Power Center. MDM is also available. IDQ also available. So all these are one product or tool of Informatica company. So we are using this PC Power Center tool. So Informatica Power Center only you can tell. If anybody is asking in interview or anywhere which tool you are using or which product you are using for ETL, then Informatica Power Center tell, or simply Power Center telling also, many people can understand that Power Center is a product of Informatica company or tool only. But only Informatica tool I am working means that is wrong. IBM tool I am working. So which tool? In IBM also lot of tools are available. So clearly need to specify. Okay, few names are given here. So MDM is different activity, IDQ is different, PC is different. So we will use this PC Power Center. So here, service client sent standalone on premises. This kind of one tool is there, which is Informatica Power Center. So this is service based. Some services are there, 2 services. It is purely client. So we have to see those tools as front end, which is called as client, and in it is standalone. So in a system or server only need to install that. In that system only, if it is installed and we are working in a single system or single server, then that is also called as on premises. So that is called Informatica Power Center. Informatica Power Center is this type. This is one of the type or category. Now from past 2 to 3 years only, just recently it came web-based or cloud platform. Same only Informatica Power Center, that is given the name as Informatica Integration Cloud System, IICS. So not exactly same, little bit difference is there, almost 80 to 90% it is same only. So if learn Informatica Power Center, then nothing is there in this IICS also. So recently it came to the market due to the cloud platform. Lot of things are going on in cloud nowadays. That's why they introduced that. But that is still going on with progress and new features they are adding. So not up to the mark. That's why more requirements are not happening in this. But yes, down the line, within 1 year or 2 year around, a lot of requirements we can see in the IICS. And slowly, it will reduce the requirements in the Power Center. Or previously, whatever it is in Power Center, all will be migrated to IICS. But current situation, huge requirements are not there. Slowly, it is starting because recently only this is introduced. And whenever we'll do this ETL, source, target, 2 things are there. So source can be file, target can be file. File to file also we can do ETL. File to table also we can do ETL. Some file data we can get and we can place or load into target, which will be visible like table. Then table data we have as source, and as a table also we can load that in target. Table to file also possible. So anyway, we are getting anything means either that is a file or that can be table. So here some names are mentioned. File. So if getting Excel, CSV, text, HTML, XML, JSON, DHTML, means all these are file only. So all these different formats are not coming nowadays. It is very simple. They are just giving us text format only. So in old time we were getting XML also, HTML also, JSON, different format. But nowadays they are simplified and providing with the text file. Otherwise, in online also, if search convert from JSON file to text file, convert from XML to text file, then many links are available nowadays. Earlier it was not there. So within few seconds only it will convert. If any file is there, JSON file, if you will upload that into any of the link in online, then it will convert and it will display with the text file. Then need to use that text file. So finally text file only using nowadays. If not, need to convert using online. Otherwise, if company is giving some tool also, that is fine. Any paid tool license person they are giving, there also it can be converted. Then any database is using, it can be DB2 or Oracle or MariaDB, Postgres, SQL Server, Teradata, MySQL, any kind of database we can use. The language is SQL only, which is common for all. And all these are having the data with table. Okay, so either we can use table or we can use file. So file can be target, file can be source. Similarly, table can be target, table can be source. That's why two things we have to use. One is file, another is table. So two things are there, file and table. Then how many combination will happen from source to destination if you are moving the data? These are the 4 total combination. File to file, file to table. Similarly, table to table, table to file. Total 4 combinations. So we'll see all these 4 combinations how to do. Practically we can see. So we can start with table to table, which is easy one. Then we can go with the table to file also, file to table also, file to file also. Majorly it is happening in the real-time project, table to table, otherwise file to table. These two are only happening. That's why who don't know this concept, file to file also possible or table to file also possible, but not work, then they are telling in the interview only 2 things are possible, file to table, table to file, other are not possible. Not like that. Everything is possible. All 4 combinations of file table are possible. Major work is happening file to table and table to file. Okay, so whenever this ETL stage or level is happening, first of all, landing area, the raw data will come here. Then those raw data will be refined with correct data, valid data. It will place into staging area. That is one kind of server. Then in this staging area only, tool will be used. This ETL tool means that is one server only, database server only. So in that Informatica Power Center or any other tool is using, here only in staging environment it will be used. And after that it will go to ODS, operational data store. That is another database server. From that, again it will go to data warehouse server. Then if it is a very bigger one, it will be split into multiple data marts. Then it will go to the next level, data mart. Then from there, reports will be generated. So this is the flow whenever ETL or anything is happening. So directly ETL will not happen. First of all, raw data will come from some other sources to landing. Then refined data will go to the staging using some scripts or some other program or language. Then only this ETL tool will be used. So once ETL tool used, it will place into ODS. From ODS to data warehouse, maybe procedure will be used by a developer. They can take it. Then Python program or something will be used. Then some reporting tool will be used to generate the report. So this is the flow. Okay, next is system configuration. So system configuration, what is required for software installation? RAM should be minimum 6 GB. In 4 GB RAM also it is doing slow. And nowadays 9.5, 10 versions are going on. So if those are installing, 4 GB also it is making slow. So 6 GB RAM is required. And processor is i5. VMware 16 is the latest one. So latest one we can use 16. Informatica Power Center with some databases. One target we can use, one database, one source database we can use. So this will be the required for the configuration. So here 2 different way it can happen for this installation. One is what we can say, higher configuration, and another is lower configuration. So for higher configuration of laptop, these are 6 GB RAM is minimum, processor is i5. So nowadays, from past 5 years or 7 years, who are purchasing the laptop, all are minimum 8 GB and i5 processor they are purchasing. And from last 6-7 years, some newer version also it came in Informatica, which is supporting. So if this version is there, 8 GB i5 processor or i7, this is minimum. So it can be 8 GB, it can be 12 GB, it can be 16 GB RAM also. And processor is minimum 8 i5, or it can be more than that or equivalent to i5. Then using VMware ready-made software is there, within 10 minutes it can be done. Everything is there, all services, all the components, and everything is present, databases and everything. So those are configured also. Just need to install the VMware and open that ready-made software. 10 minutes it will take. If it is, that is for higher configuration. And this is Windows based, so Windows operating system required, Windows based. And another is who are having lower configuration or old laptop not purchased recently, 10 years back or 12 years back that is purchased, then the installation process will be different. This ready-made software will not work. Manual installation need to do. So for that manual installation, that takes a lot of time actually. Main Informatica part, Informatica takes a lot of time. So not guaranteed, maybe 3 hours, 8 hours, 7 hours, 1 day. Or if small issues happen, again need to see where is the problem, what is missing. Again, it will be double time taking. So manual installation, nobody is liking nowadays. But who are having lower configuration only, no need to purchase any new laptop or anything. So many are available in market, just contact them, they can do the installation. They are taking some charges, so they can do that manual installation. You can wait with them 3-4 hours or 6 hours, whatever it is taking, so they can make it ready. If you have number, you can do, otherwise we have also some numbers can share, so that you can contact and do that. And who are having this higher configuration, we will do in class only, 10-20 minutes it will take. In one class we will do that. First we'll share the software, you can just download, and that is 22 GB around. So after download, extract those files, lot of files are there, keep it ready with you in a D drive or somewhere. So another class, we can install that in the class only. And nowadays 70-80% people are keeping this kind of configuration only, who purchased recently within 4-5 years or 6 years. Who purchased very old time, then they are only having very few candidates or lower configuration. They have to do with those expert guys who are doing everyday installation. Okay, so these are the 4 different components we can tell. 4 services. Component is another thing. So power center services, repository services, integration services, reporting services, and some nodes. So these are not required for tester. These services are already configured by the installation persons only. So first, if we are doing off, then services are off, then directly it will start. We can able to open all the components. So which are those 4 components? These are the 4 components. This is interview question. What are the components available in this power center tool? Can you explain which component is used for what purpose? So first one is repository component. So what it do? The task can be done using this repository component is installation time. It will be must required. Configuration with all the components, services, then any other tools, databases, files related, all those configuration will happen. Deployment, any import, export are required. All those tasks can be done in this repository component. So who are working on this in office? Separate team will be there, admin team, Informatica admin or Informatica infra. Those team will be take care of this. So in Informatica Power Center also, multiple teams will be there. Development team, testing team, production support team, infra team, admin team. So admin or infra team only, they will take care about this repository component. Then another is designer or mapping designer, we can tell. So simply designer also we can tell, or mapping designer also we can tell. Anything is fine. So here, what kind of task can be done? We have to define the source. We have some source, maybe file or database. This tool Power Center don't know where it is located. what kind of file, what is the name of that, don't know anything. So we have to define that. What is the source name, where it is located, how much data is present, and all those things we can define in the tool. Similarly, target also we have to define in the tool. Then what kind of transformation is required, router or aggregator or shutter, that also we have to define in the tool. Then source to target mapping can be given, which column to which column it will go, source which column, target which column, source which table, target which table, that is called as mapping. So that need to be done. After that mapping, if required, maplet also can be done. Maplet mostly developer people are only doing. Maplet means what? In interview, just they are asking, what is maplet? Combination of mapping is called as maplet. So one mapping will be created. Similarly, 2, 3, 4, 5 mapping will be created. After that, it will combine. Those 5 mappings will be combined and another mapping will be created. That is called as maplet. So combination of mapping is maplet. So who will work in this designer, mapping designer component? Development team, testing team, production support team. They will work. In few company, for testers, they are not giving the access also this designer component, but for few company, they are giving access also. So some companies are asking to work on designer. Some companies are asking don't work in designer component, just work in workflow manager and a workflow monitor. That depend upon company to company, but we should learn with this designer component also, where joining, it will depend whatever they are giving or not giving. So whatever they are giving also, you should work on that. Another is workflow manager. So in this workflow manager, what kind of task will be taken care? First need to create the session. Okay, so session will be created. One name is there, which is called a session. So in that session, what will happen? We created up to mapping, source, target, transformation, and mapping. So this mapping will come to another component from designer to workflow manager. So here mapping is there, here session is there. We can connect this. Then only from designer to workflow manager, it will come. It will call. So whenever this mapping and session is happening, we have to link that. So this linking or connectivity will be 1-to-1. This is very important in interview. Most of the interview, they are asking this question. Very easy, nothing is there. But who didn't not done the practical, they have not seen this option where it is there, 1-to-many is possible or not. So if they are asking some trust question, 1-to-many also possible. Did you have you done that anytime? That is not possible. They will make confusion, and here only it will be captured that really you have worked or not worked, or just learn theory. So this is always 1-to-1. One mapping can be connect with one session. Another mapping can be connected with another session. So one mapping cannot be connected with multiple sessions, or one session cannot be connected with multiple mapping. So 1-to-many also not possible. Many-to-one also not possible. Exactly 1-to-1. We'll see that, and you will try also 1-to-many, many-to-one. Is it possible or not? We can try that. It will not allow. So once that mapping and session is created and linked with this mapping, then next workflow need to create one workflow. So what is workflow? End-to-end, whatever steps we are following, these are just defining now. So for all those steps together, we can keep it in a workflow. Like what is the daily routine of ours? So morning 7 o'clock, one task we are doing, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, like that. All these are step-by-step process. So all those things every day we are doing. That is our workflow, we can tell. That is our daily routine. So whatever the steps are there, end-to-end we are discussing, and all these things will be kept in a workflow finally. So this workflow can contain with multiple sessions. That is possible. So one workflow can connect with multiple sessions. This is one session, session 1, session 2, session 3, session 4, session 5, like that. That is possible. Or separate also we can do. One workflow, one session, one workflow. That is also possible. Or one workflow with multiple sessions. That is also possible. Both are fine. But session 2 mapping is 1-to-1. 1-to-many, many-to-one is not possible. Okay, after preparing this workflow, just execute that. After execute, it will happen. Trigger all these things. So target, it will take, then transformation, it will happen. Then this column to that column data will be movement happen. Then this session, whatever executed in that, it will display whatever it is fail or pass. It will also start generating with the log file. All the activity will be started after execution. So who will work on this workflow manager? Development team, testing team, support team, production support team. After complete this execution in workflow manager, workflow monitor, another component. So 4 components can be open in 4 different windows. First one is not required for us, that is for admin people or infra people only. So rest of the 3 components, we have to keep it open. In workflow monitor, what kind of task can be done? One is monitor. So we have to monitor how it is going on. Suppose executed. So that execution is taking 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, whole night, whole day, or whole weekend. So somebody should be there for monitor. If long time it is taking, then monitoring team also separate. Their work is to monitor only. Every 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, they can monitor what is going on. They can check the log file and other details, analyze that, and they will share to the developer or testing team. If very, very big projects are there, if middle level project or small projects are there, then testing people or developer people also can be monitored. If it is complete in 1 hour or 2 hours, then the same team also they can monitor. Then log file will be generated, workflow level log file and session level log file. 2 different logs are there. What kind of logs are available? They are asking in interview. So 2 different logs are there. One is session level log, another is workflow level log. So workflow log, if you will see, then under that workflow, so many sessions are there. Then for all those sessions, it will display. We can see. But session level log only we are seeing, then particular to that session only, it will be present. That's log file. So what is log file? If anybody is new, not worked in any of the project or anywhere, log file is just a history kind of thing only in a text file. Whatever the functionality going on or execution is going on, some story or some summary or some history will be generated and it will be maintained in that file. When it is started, when it is closed, how it is going on, successful or not, how much time it is taking, where it is failed, what is the reason behind that, then how many rows are completed till now, how many are pending. All those things will be maintained in that log file. So we can see some summary also in this workflow monitor component. We can see some summary. What is the source name? How many rows are there? How many columns are there? What is the target table name? How many rows are loaded? How many are not loaded? How many are passed? How many are failed? This summary we can get just in 4-5 lines summary. Time also we can see. In which time started, which time ended, how much time it taken. Suppose in the requirement it is mentioned 2 hours should it should take, and 2 lakh records it should be loaded within 2 hours. Time is 2 hours and records should be 2 lakh. That is the requirement. So in that case, how we can see 2 hours? We cannot see our watch or anything. That is not the better approach. So one option is already there, time. So take that screenshot, which time started, which time closed. Take that screenshot, and as a tester need to send to developer. It is taking 4 hours, in our requirement 2 hours is present. So some performance issue is there, then you can do that. So one performance tuning concept also available in this Informatica. Developer people will use the tuning concept and they will fix some performance issue. Another is Gantt chart. So some chart diagram also it will be generated how the data are flowing and loading. So it started with 10 o'clock, suppose we executed. So it is executing, data are loading like this, rapidly going, again small fall down happen, again it is going, again it is like that, this kind of graph, how it is loading. So this graph will also generate, one option is there. That chart is called as, or graph is called as Gantt chart. The chart name is Gantt. What is the chart name in Power Center tool? They can ask Gantt chart. This is the name. We'll see all these things. Then status also we can see in this monitor tool, workflow monitor tool, whether it is pass or fail. If some flow is not correct, or maybe server down or anything happened, then it can be fail also. If it is going smoothly, everything is correct, all steps are correct, no server down, nothing, network is fine, everything is good, then it will be pass. So pass fail status also we can see in this last component, fourth component. Pass means it will come with green color and fail means it will come with red color. Then need to go to the log file, try to understand where is the issue, then communicate with the developer, this is failed. Okay, so for our practice purpose, we can use source as Oracle, target as Oracle, same database also we can keep. Source target can be same database also. And few of the scenario we will do source as Oracle database and target as SQL server, another database also we can do. Process is same only, just need to select which database we are using in source, which database we are using in target. Everything is same only, nothing is there here. Now ETL, extract, transform, load, that is the main work of this tool. So extract is compulsory, load also compulsory, extract and load. Middle part is transformation. So transformation is not mandatory. If required, need to add those transformation. Not mandatory, optional, this is. So many requirements, they are giving some transformation also. Based on the business logic, what transformations will be required. So these are some transformations which are required for testers. We can discuss now, and then we'll jump to the Power Center tool. Okay, so total 30 types of transformations are available in the tool. 30 types of transformations are there. Out of all those, 20 types of transformations used by a developer, and 10 to 12 around transformations are used by testers. 12 you can say testers. So which are coding related, those transformations are not required for developer. XML, Java, and few more are available. Those are not required for tester. So which are non-coding related available, query related, those are required for tester also. So all these transformations we can do. Easy only, it is not difficult one. So it is mentioned 14 transformations here. So first one is source qualifier. Okay. So before moving to this transformation for a few minutes, till now, any questions from anybody or all are fine?
Hi, sir. Sir, is this the first class for ETL?
This is Informatica. We are starting first class only.
Okay, so we are going to start from Informatica, right?
Yes, yes. This is introduction class today. So we'll start practical things after that.
Okay, so actually, we need to know the basic concepts of ETL, right? So as of now, I know that it is an external transform node, and we are using Informatica tool for testing. That is the only thing I have known about ETL. So is there anything I need to know about ETL?
Yeah, some concepts also there for ETL. A lot of things are there. Data warehouse concepts, ETL concepts,
Okay.
how it is going to business. Everything will do that.
Okay. Is this order was fine for us, sir? Straight away learning the Informatica part and then learning the concept of ETL?
Yes, 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 fine.
Okay.
Okay. So we have three modules actually we are doing. So those 3 modules already explained in the demo also. So one is SQL part doing in weekdays.
Okay.
That is also required going on. Then another is data warehouse, ETL, and business intelligence concepts.
Okay.
That is another module. So if you are telling this one module, then this is second module. And another is Informatica Power Center. That is another module.
Sir, business intelligence testing also will be there, sir, as it will be covered in this.
This small one, yes, yes, we can cover. This is small one, nothing is there. Need to write the query, what kind of queries will be prepared, what kind of business intelligence report will be generated, and how to validate UI validation as well as data validation. How to do all those things. Main part is ETL activity. Small part only. Tool is not required. Tool for developer. Business intelligence testing, how to do, we can see that. So by using tool developer, people are generating the report, histogram, pie chart, and many things they are generating. After that, they are placing those reports into a portal. One URL we can get. That portal we can see with the report, dashboard, and all these things, and how to validate that data as well as UI. That is our task. Generation of the report is not our part. That is developer part, using some tools. Without using tools, also using programming language they can do. But nowadays everything is coming with tool only for simplification. That's why they are using some tool. Okay, so these concepts is one module. This concept is one module. This is one module. So we are doing in weekend these two. Once this is completed, we are going with this. If this is completed, again we will start with this. So this, it will be swapped. So every 3 weekends, it is completing this, then this, then this, then this, it is going on. So who are joining newly at that time, second module is going on, then they can join with this. And again, few people are coming, Informatica Power Center is going on, they can join with this. After that, they can do this also. So without this sequence, you cannot learn like that, nothing is there. So we can do that, Informatica Power Center. And again, we can go into this also. Okay, so
and one more
started. This started.
Okay. So if they're going to have a project like ETL, so what is the first step for a tester to do? Is it a kind of a learning about Informatica, opening the Informatica and doing the testing part, or how is it? So?
In Informatica, main testing will be not there. In Informatica, ETL activity need to do. Extract the data, transform the data, load the data. So the testing part will be very less only. So we'll do this flow, and some testings are there need to do. So major part is data only, database. That's why database question only mostly they are asking. So we are covering database also. In source side, database validation is there. Target side, database validation is there. Different layers are there, staging, ODS, data warehouse, data mart, everywhere database validation. BI report testing, data validation using database. So everywhere database validation. So 70–80% work is database validation only. Very few are there tool related or report related. Very few are there. UI part or tool part, very less. But those are also required. Without that knowledge, they cannot take an interview, or without that knowledge, you cannot work in real time also. Those are also required. But major part is database. These are data related means major part is database.
Okay. And also for extract transform load, so basically we won't be handling the transform part, right? So transform part will be handled by the developer teams, right? Or testers will be doing the transform.
That depend upon company to company. That's why we are doing transformation also, right? So some company are asking to do transformation part also. So you cannot tell that this is not tester task. They are expecting. Some company are telling that no, these are development. That depends them only. We cannot argue with them. Whatever observing in our all duration in different company work. So big company, they are not asking actually. Designer component, they are not giving access to tester like TCS, IBM, Wipro, Accenture, Infosys, this kind of company. And some small scale company or product based company or middle level company, they are asking that also. And nowadays they are not separating. Nowadays things have changed. Now we are in 2023. Earlier it was different. So testing, development, production support, all these different terms they are removing actually. System engineer, software engineer, data engineer, those kind of things are coming. Otherwise, developer people are thinking we are in top. Testers are nothing. They don't have knowledge. Those kind of humiliation is happening. So nowadays, everybody same. Everybody need to know all kind of knowledge. So pure testing also not happening. Pure development also not happening. Pure support also not happening. Nowadays, only tools are coming. Many varieties of tools are coming, small tool, big tool, using those only we can work. So small knowledge is enough. Nowadays, it is not difficult. Earlier, a lot of big query need to write, big program need to write. That time is gone already. Now tool based. Any technology you can go, some tools are there. Using the tools, lot of difficulty things are simplified. We have to work on that. So same kind of knowledge, those people can do testing, development, support. So this is data engineer part. Nowadays, it is called as data engineer QA. In data engineer, you can go for QA side, testing side, or development side, or production support side. So those names not telling, data engineer only telling everybody. Okay, so we have to be prepared with everything, because in which company you will get and join with good package, you don't know, or in that they will give these works or not also, we don't know, you don't know. That's why better to prepare with everything. If they are asking, you can do, not asking, don't do that. And only workflow manager and workflow monitor using anybody can do that. What is the use of BTech guy? Anybody can do that. Just right click, execute, monitor, check the log file. Anybody can do that. Why they will give more package? Okay, so we have to prepare with everything.
Oh.
Okay, any other question?
No, not.
So all are fine. Venkatesh, Gangadhar, Tusara,
Yes, sir.
Nandini, Srikant, Chandra, everybody fine? You know?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, next few transformations we can see, which we can do in our upcoming practical sessions. One by one, we can start. Okay, first one is source qualifier. Source qualifier is the default transformation. This is the default one. If we are not adding also, by default it will be added. Automatically it will be added. In previous older version, 8.6 version up to that, before 8.6 version, it was not there. Up to 8.1, 8.3 version, it was not there. In 8.6 versions, this is added. And after that 9.1 version can 9.5, 10.0, 10. Some other version also. So nowadays, whatever last 5 years surround versions are available, everywhere source qualifier is the default one. Previously, manually we have to add, now automatically it is adding. So what to do in the source qualifier? This transformation will convert the data type. So we have multiple databases. Suppose Oracle database we are using, number data type is used, care data type is used. Some other database we have used as a source, that is what, suppose SQL Server database. In that int data type they have mentioned, then varchar they have mentioned. So these are little bit variation available. And some data suppose coming as Excel sheet. So we can assume this is integer, that is character or date, but it is not declared or not defined anywhere. That is different strategy. So all those together, it is coming into Informatica. So in Informatica Power Center, different data type in different places, it will not keep. All those together, it will keep in a single place only. So one common format is required. Int means it will maintain int for everything. If char means char only, it will maintain everything. If decimal means decimal. So this Informatica Power Center also having some data type like decimal and characters related, it is called a string, like that. So automatically Informatica understandable data format or data type, it will be convert from our source data type, int to decimal or char to string, like that it will convert. So who will convert? This source qualifier transformation is designed in that way. It will convert instantly, it will convert. No need to do manually from our side. That is one major task in the source qualifier. Another task is duplicate check. One checkbox option is there. We'll see that. So if we'll click that checkbox, then if any duplicate data is there in source side, it will be not taken. Same row is there. Suppose this is one row. The same row is present in another row. Again, the same row is present in another row. So these are duplicate. So duplicate row is there, then it will not carry forward to the next level. If we have checked that box, duplicate check, one box is there, checkbox, if clicked. If not clicked, then duplicate also it will come. If clicked here, duplicate will not come. So these are the features available, or these are the uses available for the source qualifier transformation, which is a default one. Next, we can go for filter. So in filter transformation, some condition need to check. We have the source data. Suppose 10 lakh records are there in source data. Some filter need to do. Who are coming from US country, those customers only it will load in the target table. So need to filter country equal to US, where country equal to US. That is only filter. So this kind of condition need to be checked. It can be one condition, it can be two condition, it can be any number of condition using and or like that. Need to write. In SQL, how we are writing where clause. Same thing here also, small condition need to write. Where is not required, direct condition we can write here. That is filter transformation. So out of 10 lakhs, if we are filtering with the US country, then maybe 50,000 customers are available. So those 50,000 customers only it will load in the target. What about others? Those will not move. Those will be as it is. In that source only it will be there. It will not load into target. That is filter transformation. So target table, how many will be there? One target table, single target table. Any default is there, means which are not satisfying out of 10 lakhs. 50,000 are satisfied the condition. So what about others which are not satisfied? It will go to any default table? No, that feature is not given here in filter. It will keep remain there only. It will not go to any default places. Now the advanced part of filter is router. That's why compulsory question they are asking. What are the difference between filter and router? Common question for interview. So router also doing the condition check like filter only. US country data will go here. Condition check, but multiple condition can be checked and data can be routed into multiple tables. So here in filter transformation, data can be loaded into a single table in target. But in router transformation, data can be loaded into multiple table in target. Suppose US is one condition. So the customer from US will load into one US TGT table, US target table. Germany customer data will load into another table, Germany TGT table. For India, another target table. Like that, 4 or 5 or 7 target table will be there. So these are the condition only checking. Multiple conditions are checking, and based on those, after condition check, whatever data are satisfied, based on those only, it will route or it will load into separate table, different tables. That is one additional part in router, which is not possible in filter. So in router, we can check multiple conditions, so we can route the data into multiple tables in target. And out of those conditions, suppose another few countries also there, which are not given with condition. US is given condition, UK is given condition, India is given condition, Germany is given condition. Now few more countries are there, suppose Singapore, Australia, or Malaysia, or any other country. Those customers also available, but we don't have any condition. So those are not satisfying. So non-satisfied data also, we have one option, it will go to the default table if we want. That is not mandatory, optional, but if it is required in the project requirement, non-satisfied part also you can load into some other table. Then it can go into another table. One default table will be created. All the non-satisfied part, it will go to the default table, other country data, which is not available in filter. So what are the difference between filter and router? These are the differences. One common question for interview. Single target is available in filter, multiple target is available in router. Default table option is not available in filter, but for non-satisfied condition, rows will go to the default table. That option is available in router. These are the difference. Next is sorter. Using sorter transformation, in SQL order by clause we are writing, order by ascending or descending, anyone we are writing. So what is this? This is ordering the data, sorting the data. So sorting the data with respect to some columns, salary column or fees columns or product columns or names column, whatever it may be. Some column we can give. So in that column, whatever the values are there, it will sort either in ascending or descending order. So in our source data, it is not in ascending order. Maybe customer's profit is required in ascending order for the client, or descending order they require. So we have to sort those data. In source, it is not sorted, but we can load into target with sorting. So in that case, sorter transformation will be used. If requirement ascending, give ascending, required descending, give descending. Aggregator, average, sum, count, max, min. It is in SQL. So those things only aggregate functions will be used here also. If any grouping we are doing, aggregate we are doing, so these functions will be used, and that aggregated result using these functions, it will be load. Total how many customers are there from each country. Total how much profit happened from each country business holder. Those kind of things, it will go there. It will use with the aggregator transformation, and we can load the data. Union is one transformation. In SQL, set operator is there. So in that set operator, union, all, intersect, and minus. 4 operators are available. So out of 4 operators, union, all, set operator is there in SQL. That is only using in this transformation in ETL. Other will be not used. But the name they have given as union. Name is union, but behavior is union all. That's why some confusion happened here. That's why this question also they are asking in interview. So what is the set operator related transformation name is available in ETL or in Power Center tool? The name is union. Then what kind of behavior it will do? So the behavior, whatever it will do for gathering the data, combining the data is union all, not union. Union and union all both are different. So here given the name as union, but the behavior will be like union all. Another is lookup transformation. So this is for reference purpose only. We can use any of the source data, or we can use any of the target data, or it can be no source, no target also. Any kind of table which can be used as a reference purpose. Those kind of table are called as reference table. So one transformation is there, lookup transformation. In that one reference table also can be defined and used. Joiner, join concept is there in SQL. So using multiple tables, 2, 3, 4, 5 tables, it can be join also. In SQL, inner join, outer join, under outer, left, right, tool are there. So here, how many joins are there? Only 4. Inner, another is master means left join, detail means right join, and another is full join. So these names need to remember. What are the join types available in joiner transformation in Power Center tool or any other tool? Same only. Inner, master, detail, full. In SQL, the name is different. Inner, left, right. So here left, right name is not there. Master and detail is there. So remember this, master and detail. So who are not seen that or not learned that, not did practical, then they can capture. They can tell left, right only, not telling master and detail. So master and detail name is there. Another is sequence generator. So any column is there, and in that column some sequence number are required, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Some sequence number is required, maybe serial number or account number or customer ID number, whatever it may be. In that cases, no need to load the data by writing some insert statement 1, 2, 3, 4 in that column. Directly sequence generator transformations we can use. And in the target table, whatever the column name it is available, serial number suppose, just link that. Sequence generator transformation link with this target column, so that automatically it will generate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in that column, sequence values. Another is normalizer transformation. So multiple columns we have, different products are there. Product 1, product 2, product 3, product 4, product 5, like that. So all those products will be displayed in one column. Multiple columns it was there, it will display in one column, or it will display in 2 columns. So here many product names are available. So just filter all those products, electronic products in one column, and fruits related products in another column, suppose. In 2 columns only it will be happen. So we have multiple columns, 10 or 20 columns. All those together it will combine the data and form into 2 columns only. So column to row conversion it will do using normalizer transformation. If any SQL queries are required based on the business logic of the requirement, need to form some query also with some condition, and different functions can be used. In that SQL also it will be used, SQL transformation. Without SQL also in expression it can be done. Okay. Expression also, SQL queries, some formula functions will be there, some calculation we can do in expression transformation. Another is procedure transformation. So procedure transformation, if it is a big procedure or something, then developer people only writing and giving that procedure. We have to use that procedure and we can define as a transformation. In this procedure transformation, we can define that PL/SQL procedure. So this procedure transformation, mostly they are not asking for the tester, developer people are doing, because procedure related some problem, again it will come, then we cannot understand. And some company they can ask also if it is there, so better to know that. So we can do one procedure transformation also. Inside procedure, whatever it is there, if any error, that will be fixed by developer only. But for defining this procedure transformation, simple, nothing is there. Using that procedure program only, it can be done. Another is rank. In SQL, rank is there, dense rank is there, analytical function. So one rank transformation is available. Whatever it is required for the project, admin people will configure that either rank or dense rank. So it will be used. So mostly dense rank only the appropriate one. By default, in the software version of the tool, rank is configured. So admin people change that with those configuration to dense rank. If it is required, mostly 90% dense rank only using. So we have to work with the dense rank. For that also one transformation. So these are different transformations required for testers, and we'll cover these transformations. Few will do with one database, few will do with multiple database. Source and target, we can use different database. Flow is same, everything is same, just select database name only. That's all. So if different databases, SQL is again same only. Few functions only different and few features, otherwise 90-95% are same only, all databases. SQL is same. Okay, so these are some introduction about this Power Center tool and all these. Now it is 8:39. Okay, so we'll open this Power Center tool, how it looks like, which components, all those things we can see now. And main practical, next class we'll see. Okay, so for ready-made software, okay, so before opening that transformation, any questions? Otherwise, go through for 1 minute. Any questions anywhere? Okay, all are fine.
Yes.
Okay. So ready-made software will be like this. One VMware need to install. So it is already installed. I'm opening that. Next class we can install in the sessions who are having this configuration, supported configuration. So double click, then this VMware will open. This is also one kind of server, and inside that Windows are there. Okay, so this VMware also different time it is there. I am using, this is VMware workstation. VMware workstation is one workstation. Another is VMware Player. That is different category. So many are confusing in that actually. So whatever we are using here or I am using is workstation. Player is different version or different category. So in Player, some problem is at a time only one we can use. We cannot keep it multiple softwares. That is the demerits of this Player. So here I kept, you can see CentOS, one Linux operating system. Hadoop Apache also I kept here. Tableau kept here. Informatica Teradata kept here. Another 10.0 with Power BI option also kept one software. XP Professional, Windows 10, Informatica 9.5 with database, MSBI kept, Cloudera QuickStart or another Hadoop version. So many kept. It is supporting. So more than 1, 10, 15, 20 also we can keep in workstation. So workstation is the best one. And the latest software I have is 16 point something. That version only better to use if you are purchasing from outside any licensed versions. Otherwise can be downloaded free versions also from internet. Then you can use any version, that is fine. But we have multiple version, 10 also available, 6 also, 12 also, 14, 15, 16. So 16 mostly supporting in everybody's machine. If not supporting, try with 15. Again, not try with 12 or 14 like that. Older also you can go and try. Someone it will be support. Mostly 90% system, 16 supporting. So no problem. Latest only we can use that. And I am using this is also 16 version. Okay, so under this VMware, we have the ready-made software already. Just open that, go to file and open. So that next time onwards, no need to do file open also. It will be visible here. Directly click on this power on this virtual machine. Very easy for ready-made software because the installation steps are very difficult for this Informatica and a lot of time taking class. So many people don't like that. Ready-made software is keeping means one backup copy you can keep. If any problem happened, remove that. Again, that backup copy, you can use that. Just 5 minutes or 2 minutes only. Okay, so here I am opening Informatica 9.5 suppose. Select that which one required from the left side. Then click on this power on this virtual machine. Like Windows, it will open inside this VMware. Windows will be there, and within that Windows only, these different Informatica components are already available. It will take some time, 1 minute or 2 minutes. Okay, so inside it is available with some folder, computer. This is my computer, recycle bin. So this is one Windows only. Within this Windows is there. That's why within this Windows Informatica Power Center related components are available. So this supporting in Windows platform or Windows operating system. So this software who will use, I'll give that here shortcut folder is there. In that SQL developer tool also already configured. It is ready. That is connected with Oracle database. If anybody want to do some practice Unix stuff also, Unix software is there. Open and do that practice. Teradata also one database is there, but so many database not required. Concentrate on Oracle and SQL Server. These two only majorly going on everywhere. SQL Plus also one tool to connect as Oracle database, that is also given, but nowadays SQL Plus is not using. Leave that. And Power Center Designer, one component shortcut is given here. Workflow Manager also one shortcut is given here. Any one component we can open, and then from that component also other component we can open. That option is available inside that component also. So one component, suppose I am opening Power Center Designer. Either we can open from here or from other place also we can open. Start. D is showing here. Power Center Designer. After clicking, this designer component will open. Otherwise, type also, if it is not visible, then it will display that. From there also can be open. Now I am opening that, but before opening, we have to start the services. The second one is SQL Server Management Studio. That is SQL Server database. This is snipping tool not required. Third one is Start Informatica Services. So here in Start button also, Informatica Services, whatever need to start, one option is given already. This is one of the way to start the Informatica Services. Otherwise, here just type services .msc. So services.msc if you will type, then here one services icon is coming. Click that. So list of services it will display here. List of services. So many services are there. Some are started, some are running, some are not running. So no need to bother about all those things. Our requirement is Informatica. So just search I. This is Informatica Services. 9.5.1 version. Informatica Services. So it is showing started automatic. Means it is running already. So in this VMware, it is ready-made software. No need to start the services also. It is already running every time. It is started. If we are opening, automatically it is started also. No need to configure or install separately the databases, multiple databases, connection with different components and all those things. Everything is done, ready-made. Just open this software within this VMware. That's all. So this is already started. So not doing start again. If it is showing not started like this, then we have to start. How to do? Right click, then start. But it is already started. That's why start button, start option is disabled. Stop is enabled. If stop is disabled and start is enabled, then we can start that. Now, if you click on start also nothing, this is disabled because it is already started. Once VMware started and we open this, means automatically it is started. Okay, so not required, close this. So this start of services can be done from that option, otherwise directly from here. Okay, so here also SQL Developer database is there, SQL Developer tool connected with Oracle database. Open this. You can do practice from the software also, database related. Everything is available here. Scott is the username, Tiger is the password. Write any query here also. Select star from chart.employees. Here also you can do all the practice. This is the database. And after that, we can open one component now. So whenever this VMware started or without VMware also, first of all, opening or after start services, just wait for 2-3 minutes or 5 minutes around. It depends upon the system performance. So for my system, it is i7 processor and 16 GB RAM, 2 TB hard disk with SSD. So this one takes around 2 minutes. So based on the system configuration, you have to wait. So better to wait for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes only, we can open the component. Immediately, it will not open. This is very used software. So for opening, need to activate those services into different places, whatever it is required. That takes some time based on the computer configuration. So for some 2 minutes, for some 5 minutes, for some 10 minutes also it is taking, and which are very brand new laptop and a higher configuration is there, 30 seconds also it is happening. So based on the computer speed, performance, old, new, all those things, it will depend. So maybe already 4-5 minutes happened. Now I am opening. Okay, so double click from here. This component is opened. Here, repository. Repository is not required for us. That component no need to open, but we have to work under repository only, which will be configured with the admin team. So multiple repository name. Repository means container. So multiple names will be there. So which here only one name we have. If you will work in Office, 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 names will be there. Which repository you have to use? Your team member will tell, then just open that repository only. Right click, connect. Disconnect is disabled, so we can do connect now. Click on connect. Now immediately this pop-up window came. If this pop-up window is coming and by default username is coming here, means all the services are activated, which is taking some time, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, it is taking based on the system performance and speed. So it is already activated. If it is not coming late, or here it is coming empty like this, and slowly it is coming, then it is not activated. Better wait for few more minutes. So mostly within 5 minutes it is activated. So just wait for 5 minutes and then start that. Okay, so username is administrator and password need to give. Click on connect. Now it is connected. So under this repository also, if you are working in Office, so many folders will be there. Like here one folder name is given, Ravana. Like that, multiple folders. So which folder you have to work? Just connect to that folder. So here we need one folder, one repository for practice. So many are not there. Right click, again connect. Now it is connected. So here we have to use, one is source, one is target, another is mapping. These three things we have to use for testing side. For developer, few other things also they are working. Business component, cubes, dimension, and maplets, user defined functions. These things developer people are using. For tester, only three are required: source, target, mapping. Where plus symbol is there, those are only required for us. We will see that. So if we'll expand this source, flat file is there. So source can be file, source can be table, already told. So if file related things are there, then all those will come here. These are some files. If table related things are there, those will come here. These are the tables. Okay, so this is source. Similarly, target also. If for target in this Informatica Power Center, they have not given two options like source. In source for file separate and for table separate. But in target, all will come into one. File also it will come here. Table also it will come here. Different options are not available under target. Mapping. These are the mapping. This is aggregator transformation. This is filter transformation. This is ranker transformation, sorter transformation, router transformation. Different transformations are done. So am underscore we should mention for the mapping name. Anyone, suppose we can open, expanded this. So mapping consists of what? Mapping consists of source, target, and transformation. So what is our source table? What is our target table? We have to define. If defined, then that will populate here under source. Okay, so if we'll again expand this source, this is our source table name. If we'll expand target, this is our target table name. If we'll expand this transformation, see here by default source qualifier is coming, and another additional is added transformation, which is aggregator, AGG name is given. Some understandable name need to give. TR means transformation, AGG means aggregator, EMP18 means table name. This kind of good name need to give so that other people also they can understand. In office also they are maintaining some name. Big name we cannot give, short name, but understandable name, good name. Okay, so this is which component? D for designer. Other component, how you will open? From here you can click. W is there. Click that. So another window it will open for workflow manager. Otherwise, under tools, these are the 4 components again available. From here also we can open. Designer is already open. If I'll click here, workflow manager, another window will open. This one open. So first component is open means no need to connect this repository again. It is already connected. See, connect is disabled. Automatically it will connect. Folder also connect. If folder is not connect, then again we can connect here. Here it is disabled. We can connect. Now under that folder, task, session, workload, workflow, all those are available. So we have to use these 2 things where plus symbol is there. One is session and another is workflow. Session will be linked with the mapping in designer component. Then multiple sessions are required. We can define or link with one workflow or one-to-one also it can be done. To monitor purpose, logs, time capturing, graph, Gantt chart, all those things need to open another component. After execution, we can see all those things. Monitor, just click that. This is monitor component. So in this way, 3 components we have to use. Repository component just for installation, configuration, deployment, upgradation, downgradation, export, import, those things which are admin tasks. Separate team will be there. If those kind of activity is required, then need to send a mail to them with some approval from manager or leader somewhere, then they can do that. So these are the 3 components. Now closing these components also, close this, close this. After that, whatever it is open inside the VMware, everything close. After that, shut down inside that. Click on start. Shutdown option is there. Sleep, restart, log off switcher. So just to shut down. After complete your work, you can shut down this because this is very huge software. If it is open only and not shut down and you went outside, then chances is there it can means corrupt the hardware. Chances is there, not 100%, maybe. So always try to close that. If your work is over, always close that. This is not small software, very huge software. So always need to maintain that. And within VMware we have. For me also 2-3 times faced the problem already. Taking many classes, again forget, not closed. So sometime hardware problem happened, again repair that. So don't do that. Always you can close.
Sir, for us also we have to install. Sorry, sir, interrupting.
Yes, go ahead. Yes, go ahead. You are asking something.
This installation, is it VMware is required or what is the process to set up this Informatica? And
Yeah, already told now. One is with VMware, another is without VMware. With VMware, that need higher configuration of laptop, which is ready-made software. Without VMware, for lower configuration of laptop, who are having lower configuration or old laptop, for them that is required manual installation. That is not ready-made software. Manually need to do everything one by one and need to do configure, which is very, very time-taking process.
So VMware also they will install, because mine is old laptops.
Old laptop, then you can do in outside then. If you have contact, you can do, otherwise we'll give one contact, they can do that. Yeah. That is time taking. So in class that is not possible. If we'll do for everybody, then here only it will go time for one person, one day. Okay, so ready-made software who are having higher configuration, we will do in a class. Maybe next class we can do that, or next weekend we can do that. Okay, so after closing, then close the VMware. Then you can continue your personal laptop work, whatever you want. So today, just how to open these components, how to close that open windows and closed, shut down everything. So next class we'll start one flow. One flow we'll do means tomorrow we'll do. So one flow, first time we will do end to end. It will take some time, 1.5 hours around it will take. So now we cannot start again, it will be disturbed for today. So tomorrow freshly we can start with some source, target and everything we'll do. Slowly we'll do. So next flow, if you will do, then we can make it speed. First one very slow we'll do. Second one onwards, we can make it speed. So 2 to 3 around only I will show. After that, everybody you can share your screen and you can do one transformation. Everybody you have to do one transformation. Everything, the flow will be same only, whatever we'll explain in 2 to 3. Only transformation part and few others are different. At that time, I will tell what to do. Rest of the things, same thing, why I will repeat again and again. Everybody you can share your screen and you can only do here. So that you will also get confident. Then later on you can do practice others also.
Tomorrow what time, sir?
Same